Talking about the candidates that were here that are coming up and speak, you see their signs right there, you see them out front here. If you see the signs of a candidate that appeals to you, that supports your goals, your values, feel free to take the signs. Put them up. That's the whole idea. Advertise what you stand for so they can stand for you. And then the small business owners. We have all kinds of small business owners over here. For instance, B&D. They're the ones who did all these great shirts for our staff here. And that's the very same people that they also did our banner, and they did some bumper stickers for us too. It's also the very same company that did that Walker shirt, the one about the Nads. Awesome shirt. I think they were doing a blowout on them today. But they were maligned by the union just for standing up for their people that stand with them. And then another small business owner who was also boycotted in Oshkosh. It inspired him to go ahead and run. Mike Schraa.
Nice sign, Mike.
That's what the radical. Whoa. I'm going to throw that down. You all got a view of that. That's what the radical liberals think democracy looks like. You see, they love to boycott, and they love to threaten, and they love to intimidate. They love to burn and destroy signs, but we conservatives respond in a different manner, don't we? Courage is defined by Webster's dictionary as mental or moral strength to venture, persevere, and withstand danger, fear, or difficulty. Dictionary.com defines courage as the quality of mind or spirit that enables a person to face difficulty, danger, or pain without fear. Courage is a noun, but in Wisconsin, it is also a verb. It is what we show. And it is also an adjective describing who we are. And as I look back over the last 2 years, there's several people who stand out as men of courage to me. One of those men is Senator Ron Johnson. You see, Senator Ron Johnson is not afraid to tell the truth. He's been trying to warn all of us for the last 2 years that we're headed towards a financial meltdown. And we need to start working immediately on ways to reduce some of the $16 trillion that we have in debt on the federal level. And here in Wisconsin, I know we are all proud to have a great man of courage in Madison, a great governor by the name of Scott Walker. Governor Walker had the determination and courage to lead a team of dedicated senators and assemblymen through the greatest strife our state has seen probably in the last 50 years. Now, Act 10 was definitely controversial, but it was necessary at the time to fix our state's mounting fiscal deficit. And it worked, exactly. Now the heavy lifting begins. We need to maintain the fiscal responsibility and limited government. We need to fix a broken tax system. We need to repeal and replace Obamacare with a system that is fair and effective. And we need to courageously defend our Constitution. It's hard to imagine that these fundamental principles on which our nation was founded, self-ownership, individual liberty, free markets, that now they could somehow be mistaken, misunderstood, and so feared and so mistrusted. But that's where we find ourselves. But you know what? I believe that we are in the middle of a grassroots conservative revolution. Right now we are a state divided and a nation divided between liberty and government. And people, liberty cannot grow unless government shrinks. One cannot expand unless the other contracts. We can be free or we can be governed, but we cannot be both at once. Our government, as you all know, is approaching smothering mass, and we must either constrain it or lose it in ourselves. This is where you come in. We need you to be courageous. We need full participation if we're going to succeed fiscally and morally, both as a state and as a nation. We need those of you who have never placed a political sign in your front yard or at your business out of fear to decide that the future of our republic is more important than offending your neighbors. We need you to make phone calls and knock on doors with us. And believe me, I know it takes sacrifice to run for office, but we need more people to make a decision for liberty. We need like-minded individuals on our local school and county boards and our city councils. 4 years ago, I was sitting out there where all of you are, listening and getting angrier and angrier at the decisions that my government and elected officials were making for me. I decided to become more involved after my business was boycotted, because being an armchair quarterback was no longer an option for me. I made phone calls and I knocked on doors, I placed signs at my home and business, and you know, it wasn't easy, but as all of you know, the right thing is rarely the easiest thing to do. And right now, we need Wisconsinites to continue to be courageous, to fight for our rights and liberties. And I ask you to stand up with the silent majority, as we are not so silent anymore, are we? Thank you all. God bless all of you, and God bless the United States of America.
Thank you so much, Mike. Appreciate it.